Guam, PCS Homes and Lifestyle here on Facebook. livingonguam.com is our website. Our team, Living on Guam Realty, is here to help you move forward. Whether you are relocating to Guam and looking to rent or to buy, our team can definitely help you. And if you are relocating, PCSing off of Guam, and you are looking for a tenant or looking to sell your home, know that only Living on Guam Realty is the licensed real estate brokerage to do the 72 sold home selling system, which is featured in Forbes, Fox, NBC News. So it is a very well-known home selling system in the States. So we're the only ones who can do that, so we can definitely help you move forward with your Guam real estate needs. So today is a Saturday, and usually on Saturdays, on the first and third Saturdays of the month, I talk about homes for sale the previous week. And last week, I wasn't able to do that because I had a home launch in Liguan Terrace. And then the second and fourth Saturdays of the month, I do homes that sold. So we dive deeper into homes that sold this past week. However, that isn't happening this week, this Saturday either. My wonderful team member had an emergency. She's usually the one who puts together the slides, gathers all the data, the information that I present for you. And this morning she has an emergency and she couldn't make it, but I was able to put together things that I know would be of interest to you who are looking to buy or looking to sell here in the Guam market. And that is the recent, which is the April monthly Guam market housing review. I want to touch on that. We can discuss that today. And so I just wanted to say hello to everybody who is joining me here live. Thank you very much for joining me. I might not see your questions right now because I'm not used to not having my team member with me, helping me manage all of this, but that's okay. I'll do the best that I can. And if I don't get to answer your questions now, I will definitely answer it later. And of course, if you feel more comfortable sending your questions to me via email, please do so. My email is leah@livingonguam.com. So let me just verify, folks, just give me a moment that I am on Facebook. That I am live on Facebook. So if you just give me 1 second, and I also have to check on YouTube because we are simulcasting live on Facebook and on YouTube. So yes, I am live on Facebook, so that's great. So folks, if you have any questions, I can see it here on my phone. So I just wanna make sure that, okay, and then let me just lower that volume down so that I don't hear myself echoing. So today I want to present to you the April market housing review, and let me wear my glasses because mama can't see. Speaking of mama, it's going to be a special day for mama. So hold on 1 second, folks. Let me just do this and let me show this in the screen, and let me reduce myself because again, you want the information, not so much Leah. So here we go. Again, welcome to our Saturday live stream. My name is Leah from Living on Guam Realty. If you want to find out more about us, check out our website, which is livingonguam.com. Check us out on Facebook, Living on Guam PCS Homes and Lifestyle. I'm also on Instagram, leah.delmundo. I'm also on Twitter. And of course, you can find a lot of helpful information or videos on our Facebook and of course our YouTube channel. And YouTube channel is Living on Guam, where I am simulcast live right now. Shirley Ramirez is watching us. Hello, Shirley. Thank you very much for joining. Let's start our presentation. So this is what I always tell our clients that are relocating, PCSing to Guam. Before you come to Guam, please make sure you unlock your phone. Make sure you download this icon right here. This is called the WhatsApp mobile application. What's great about WhatsApp is we can do group chats, okay, so we can keep everybody in the loop. And then please keep your number, whatever number you have currently, until you get a Guam local number. And then contact us so that you can get your free portable MiFi or Wi-Fi. Okay, with Living on Guam Realty, we loan this out for free to clients who work exclusively with us. Okay, so again, do this before coming to Guam. Craig Goldsmith is watching. Hello, Craig. Thank you for joining us. Let me know if you folks have any questions. I'll try to get to them during this live stream. If not, feel free to email it to me, leah@livingonguam.com. Now, if you folks are curious to know what is coming down the pipeline for Living on Guam Realty, we do have a private Facebook group for our VIP buyers and renters and even sellers. So if you would like to join this private Facebook group, that means you're raising your hand, you want to be in the loop, you want to be notified if there is a property that is coming. So you are going to be privately notified. So it's not any public announcement or any public marketing, but you will be privately notified via email or here privately in this VIP Facebook group. So if you want to join that Facebook group, here it is. Please click, copy this link, put it on your browser. Okay, so it's livinginguam.com/private-fb-group. So we can have you join that private Facebook group. We will verify your email. So please, we highly recommend, if you really want to be part of this private Facebook group, do not give us a bogus email. So if you want to find out about Living on Guam Realty, we invite you to check us out on Google. So right here, you know, this is what you do. You go on your phone, you check on Google Maps, and then you just look for us, okay? Just type in Living on Guam Realty and you will see us here. And let me just click so you have an idea of what you see when you click on there. So it'll tell you where we are located, and we are located in a very central location. So it's in the middle of Guam. It's very easily accessible to Andersen Air Force Base or the Big Navy, correct? And of course, the Marine base, which is Camp Blas, and then of course Polaris Point and Naval Hospital. So it's very easily accessible because it is located in the middle of Guam. All right, and then of course, here's the biggest thing. A lot of you folks, before deciding who you want to work with, I highly recommend, if you don't do this already, is you go online to research about this real estate agent, because, you know, especially if you're buying or if you're selling, this is a major asset, okay, a very expensive asset for you, and you want to make sure that you work with the right person or the right agent. So a lot of you folks are going online, and so we encourage you to look at the different reviews, go on, check out our reviews, see what folks are saying about us, about our service. And if you want to have the same excellent, timely, responsive service, you want that enjoyable service, enjoyable experience, then we invite you to contact us and interview with us, interview us, let us, so then we can decide whether or not you would be a good fit for us or we would be a good fit for you, right? So please, we encourage you to contact us and then interview us. Okay, so back to this one. So check us out on Google. Okay, so we are going to dive straight now into our April market review. So now today is April. Hi, Takeshi Watanabe. Thank you very much, Takeshi. You are one of the most active and engaged folks, always either liking, commenting, sending an emoji on my post. So I want to thank you very much personally. Thank you very much, sir, for being engaged. So today is May 8th, right? It is a Saturday. This is the second Saturday of the month, and we are going to be talking about the market of how the Guam housing market did last month, the month of April. So here's how our report is different from the other agents, because there are other agents that does it too. And even my weekly market review is not as in-depth as this one. We send this out to all our private buyers and sellers. So if you raised your hand and you said you are a buyer or you are a seller, we send this out to you. If you specify on what village you are looking to sell at or buy at, we send the specific village report to you as well. So here's for example, so let's talk about Jonya, right? So here's how in-depth it is. So new listings for the month of April was 0. So this is, and then we compare it from 1 month ago and from 1 year ago. So from 1 month ago, it is 200% lesser than 1 month ago. And then from 1 year ago, there was no difference, because 1 year ago in April, the whole, Guam shut down and there was really no new listings, right? Now, active listings for last month is also 0. So it's 200 less than 1 month ago. So this is a wrong arrow, and 0 from 1 year ago. Okay, now as far as sold listings were concerned, compared to last year, because remember, there was no activity last year. Okay, we had 2 that sold in Jonya last year, in April of this month. That is, there was no difference from 1 month ago, but it was 200% higher than last year, because last year was what, 0? And now it's 2. Okay, now here's something else that buyers and sellers would like to know. What is the average sold price as of last month for the village of Jonya? So it was $467 and $500, and then so it was lesser than last month, which was $521,000, and lesser than it was 0 1 year ago. Okay, so then the average list price, hi Mary Faye, the average list price is $232. Okay, that's the average list price for the 2 homes that sold last month. So that is 4.85% higher than the month before, than the month of March, and then 200% higher than last year. So the average list to sale price was 100.8. Hi, Aaron Armstrong, was 108%. Okay, so that is lesser than 2.32% from March compared to March, and it's 200% compared to April of 2020. So average market 109. So it's more days. It took longer for the month of April than the month of March, because the month of March was 86 days only. And then, of course, 200 days longer, yes, than a year ago, because there was nothing that moved last year. Now, this is important because this tells you the months of inventory, okay? So anywhere below 5 months means it is a seller's market. That means if the homes sell 0 to 5 months, then it is a seller's market. That means the homes move quickly. But if it is anywhere from 6 to more, anything more than 6 months of inventory, that means it is a buyer's market. So this one shows clearly that it is a seller's market because there is no inventory. Okay, so that is for Jonya. So we do cover about 10 villages. These are the popular villages that are niche, which is VA buyers, military folks who are PCSing to Guam. These are the more popular villages for them, where they like to buy or they like to sell. So Jonya earlier was in the village, is in the south, so where a lot of our Navy folks live, whether they rent or they buy, and then when they PCS out, that's where they sell. So this is GGO. GGO is where Andersen Air Force Base is, folks. And look at that. So new listings from last month, only one. Active listings, only one. So again, we compare it from last month and then from last year, okay? And then sold listings last month was 8. So hey, the average price for those was $410,450, and the average list price was $262. Average list to sale price is 99%. So what this list to sale price means is that, is the seller getting 100% of their asking price? So the average out of the 8 that sold this past April says here, this is the data that we got from the MLS, says the sellers, the 8 sellers of last month got at least 99% of their asking price. How many days in the market on average? It's 110, because please take note here on Guam, it takes about 60 days to close, okay? And then months of inventory is 0 again. So that means we have no inventory. Omar Pupo is watching. So we have no inventory for GGO. It's low inventory, okay? So, and then look, new listing is only 1. So that's GGO, folks. That is in the north. Usually GGO has a lot for sale because, you know, it's close to Andersen Air Force Base, and then that is where a lot of homes go on sale, and a lot of builders build homes. But it's still low inventory. This one is in Tumon. Tumon is one of the more expensive villages on Guam. Why? Because it is in the center of Guam. It's like it's smack in the center where all like the restaurants are, where you know, the nice Tumon Beach is located. So it is there, and so it is one of the more expensive villages on Guam. However, if you look at here, it says the average sold price out of the 5 homes that sold is $350,000. So this could mean, because a lot of the homes in Tumon are condominiums, and then of course condominiums are less expensive than single family dwellings, right? So new listings from last month, 1. Active listings, 1. Sold listings, 5. The average sold price, we already talked about that. The average list price per square feet, okay, is $252. Average list to sale price, it's lower in Tumon. The sellers, the 5 sellers on average got 97% of their asking price. Average days on market was 105. So again, we always compare it as to last month, and then we always compare it to last year. So that was Tumon. Okay, and then oops, let me do that again because I went too fast. Hold on 1 second, let me escape. So we were in Tumon, right? Hold on 1 second, you guys. Wonderful. It froze. It froze. So let's reset this one. See, it says it's unresponsive. What's going on here? Okay, hold on, folks. And this is the beauty of live stream, right? Because it's real time. So if you see me fumbling, I'm fumbling because the tech isn't cooperating. So hold on, let me just refresh. I'm hoping that my Wi-Fi is doing good. Hello. So anyway, just wanted you to know that if you were those that joined our private Facebook group or had indicated in one of our website sign-in pages that you are a seller or a buyer and you are in our mailing list, you would have gotten you know, the reports individually to you. If you had indicated what village you were interested in, or you looked at buying at or selling at, then you would have gotten a specific report for that village. And of course, if it's not one of the 10 villages that we always feature, then we send the generic one of Guam, so Guam as a whole. So let me just restart this one right here and pardon our progress. I have Docomo, so I don't know what's going on here. So pardon my progress. So let me see. Okay, I don't know what's going on here, but I'm 20 minutes in and I'm having technical problems and I don't know what to say. I can't even go to a different tab. Okay, so speaking of a different tab, let me just share this with you while we're waiting for the slideshow to come up again. Let me close this one because we're done with that. So this is the email that I sent out yesterday to our email list. If you want to join our email list, please check out our Facebook page, because I did put the link on there for the last email, and then you can always click on this blue button right here if you want to join our email list. So what do we have on our email if it does scroll down? So the first part of the email was basically, you know, it's a lot of personal things, because I want to share personal things about me, not too personal anyway, but more of like, so you get to know me better, you can humanize me. You know, I'm not just some real estate agent who is trying to sell you a home or sell your home or trying to find you a rental. I am a human being who has a life, who has opinions, who have thoughts, and you want to know me on a more personal level. And this is how, like, I share what my thoughts, my beliefs, my practices. I share that on the first part of the email. And then on the second part, I was sharing about pendings. And then a lot of the emails that I send has a lot of tips that will help you with your real estate. So this one is how to sell a defective home. So I talk more about that, and then I link it to a to our blog on our web, and then